All right, hello. This is Alex Zuzik, and I'm here to talk to you today about RAFT Writing, which is a post-reading strategy that I feel could be beneficial for any grade 6 through 12. I think it's good because it makes students think from another perspective that's not their own. It makes them think from the perspective of the time or place that they're writing about, or from the subject that they're writing about. I do think, however, it is more suited for an English or history class, but I do think it could be used in a science class as well, or a math class. It just depends on how you did it. But, alright, let's do it. So, background on RAFT. RAFT is a writing strategy that helps students understand their role as a writer, the audience they'll address, the varied formats of writing, and the topic they'll be writing about. This encourages students to write creatively, to consider a topic from a new perspective, gain practice writing for different audiences. So what RAFT writing is, RAFT, so it has to do with the prompt that the teacher provides the student, okay? So R stands for role of the writer. Who are you as a writer? A pilgrim, a soldier, the president. Audience, to whom are you writing? Are you writing for a political rally, to a potential employer? Format, in what format are you writing? A letter, an advertisement, a speech, and the topic, what are you writing about, okay? So, the benefits of this topic are that students must think creatively and critically in order to respond to their prompts, making RAFT a unique way for students to apply critical thinking skills about new information that they're learning. It's applicable in every content area, and as I said, for like social studies, it'd be pretty easy because you could do it on something with history pretty easily, or even like you could propose it in civics, like you're proposing a bill. Science, you might be pretending to be like, I don't know, maybe part of a cell talking to another part of a cell or something like that. I don't know, but I'm sure that there's ways it could be done. All right, so let's now on to creating the strategy. So what you have to do is, first you have to explain to your students the various perspectives that writers must consider. So just thinking about what they think about something, what their neighbor might think about someone, what someone would have thought about it back in 1950, for example. And then you display a RAFT writing prompt in like a model example writing on the overhead or on the whiteboard or on the smartboard, wherever, or if it was an online class, online. And then you show, like the example shows how you'd respond to that prompt, which I think would be a good idea to have it related to the prompt that you're going to give them, but I don't think the same one, because then they're just going to kind of copy you, but it'd be good to have it related because then it gives them a framework to work off of. Third step, have students react to another writing prompt individually or in small groups. It works best if all students react to the same prompt so the class can learn from varied responses. So then you give them a slightly different prompt, right? Like I said, that's related. And I would probably have them work in groups at least once, just to like make it easy, just to get like a little bit more comfortable with it before they had to do it on their own. And then the fourth step is, as students have become comfortable, then you can create more than one prompt for students to respond to. The lesson or whatever, the event, anything like that, whatever you've been studying. And then that's good because it allows students to compare and contrast multiple perspectives, as well as multiple events. So an example of a RAFT prompt. So R, the role, you could be a citizen. The audience could be Congress. The format could be a letter, and the topic could be about taxation. So you would have them write something where they were a citizen writing to Congress in a letter about taxation. Another one that the Adlit gave as an example. So you could be Scout Finch would be the role. Your audience would be the community of Monroeville, Alabama. The format would be eulogy for Atticus Finch, and the topic would be social inequality. Those are just a couple examples. I'm going to think of my own here quick too. Your role, you could be King Louis XIV, and your audience could be the citizens of France in the 1700s, whenever he was king. Your format could be a speech, and your topic could be on the social system and why the monarchy in France was so much better, as in air quotes, than the peasants were. Yeah, that's RAFT. Have a great day. Enjoy the final video.